What is going on, guys? Welcome to my first rebuilding challenge. In this one, I signed every single free agent from the bottom by overall rating, the 13 of the worst free agents in the pool. I'm going to try to rebuild that team and make them a title contender and eventually try to win the championship. But to make things even more difficult, 5 of the worst players on my team, look at that salary. They're making $35 million per season for 6 years, each of them. So 5 of the worst players are making $35 million per year. So I have to get rid of these contracts as well as rebuild this team into a championship winning team. Look at that salary cap, negative $110 million. Unbelievable. Now the rest of the team are all making minimum contracts. So let's go right into the starting 5 for this season. We got Siva, we got Christmas, Edwards, Murphy, and Fesenko. Yeah, I've never heard of them either. And here we go, my first trade. James Nunnally, the 2017 Celtics first round pick to Sixers for their Thunder first round pick in 2017. And Sonny Weems. Thank you, Philly, for taking that massive contract. Let's go check out the starting 5 now. So we got Siva, Weems, Edwards, Murphy, and Fesenko, and that will be my starting 5 for the first year in this rebuilding challenge. It's guaranteed to be one ugly year nonetheless. Here we go into the first season. I will go right to the trade deadline. If anything happens, I'll see you guys then. If not, we'll go right to the end of the season. So once again, Kevin Durant, he always wins MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Jahlil Okafor. Joakim Noah of the T-Wolves gets 6th man. Anthony Davis gets Defensive Player of the Year. CJ McCollum gets Most Improved. And Greg Popovich gets Coach of the Year. Here are your all-NBA teams. Guaranteed we're not going to have anyone here because our season was just a disaster. And I'll show you guys just in a couple seconds why. But before I do that, let's go right into our player stats over the course of the season. Leading the team in scoring was Sonny Weems with 21 points a game. Who saw that coming? 21, 5, and 3 for Sonny Weems. He led the team in scoring for points per game. Rebounds, leading rebounder on this team was, I believe, Fesenko. He had almost 11 rebounds a game. Assist was Casper Ware with 3.3, steals as well, Casper Ware 1.2, and Earl Barron had 2 blocks per game. Now here's our standings here. We went 0-82, the absolute worst you can do. Only scored 81.5 points per game, dead last. Points allowed 110, dead last. Point differential minus 37, dead last. Pretty much every category we were near the bottom or actually dead last. So just a season to forget. So I want to move to the future as soon as I can. But before we do that, let's go to the 2016 NBA playoffs. See who will take the title this season. Then we got a Golden State Celtics in the finals, and the Boston Celtics surprisingly defeat Golden State in 7 games to take your NBA championship. And Marcin Gortat was a new acquisition for them who definitely helped them out. Finals MVP was Isaiah Thomas with 24 points, 3 boards, 8 assists. Here are your players retiring. Got Kobe, Duncan, let's see, anyone from our team retired. Mike James did, as well as Jason Capono, which means our second big, massive contract is off the books. 2 down, we got 3 to go. There are your staff retiring, and your Hall of Fame inductees, Kobe, Duncan, Allen, Nash, and Carter. Now, I know we have no draft picks, so I'm going to skip the draft. I'm going to skip rookie signing, and I'm going to go right into team player options because the Nets are absolutely horrendous when it comes to keeping their picks. So let's see the big names declining their options. LeBron James, DeMar DeRozan, Pau Gasol, Dirk Nowitzki, and Dwight Howard. Now our qualifying offers, we have none. Our free agents, I don't want to bring anyone back. Half are testing free agency, half are expired, but all of them are gone. I'm going to start from a clean slate. Let's go right into free agency. I don't know why, because I have negative $14.7 million to work with, so I can't sign nobody. So let's go right into player progression, see who we have on our roster. And we have, here we go, Jared Utoff, Steve Blake, Andre Dawkins, Francisco Garcia, Dante Jones, Patrick Christopher, I don't know who these guys are, Dion Matson, Earl Barron still there, Daryl Evans. Okay, so let's go simulate right into the next season and see what we are working with, where they put us in the preseason rankings. Let me guess, dead last. Yes, 2K has us at dead last. Mark Spears as well, and NBA.com dead last as well. Here we go to our starting 5. Steve Blake, Andre Dawkins, Jared Utoff, Udonis Haslem, and Ronny Turiaf as our starting 5. And the bench is looking absolutely ugly. So now let's go into our player contracts, see what we are working with. We still have 3 massive deals left. Christopher, Barron, and Dawkins. Gotta trade at least one of these guys. And here we go. We got something in the works. Patrick Christopher and a Thunder 2017 first-round pick and a Nets 2020 first-round pick to T-Wolves for Nikola Pekovic. And will they do that? They don't. So I'll throw in a second-round pick, and they do it. We got Nikola Pekovic and one of those massive contracts off our hands. We have 2 left. As you can see here, once I go into player contracts, there we go. So Dawkins and Barron both making 35. I might even trade Pekovic as well. He's making 12. But for now, Dawkins and Barron have got to go. And here we go. Dawkins, our 2019 first-round pick, and Steve Blake to the Magic for Danny Green and Dewayne Dedmon, and they accept that deal. And here is your new starting 5. We got Evans, Green, Utoff, Haslem, and Nikola Pekovic rounding out the starting 5. Before we go into the regular season, here is your updated player contract. Just Earl Barron remains as the lone massive deal. Now let's go right into the trade deadline. If nothing happens there, I will see you guys at the end of the season. So we're at the trade deadline now. I have 2 trades to report. We got Pekovic and Udonis Haslem going to the Raptors for Malik Newman and Lucas Nogueira. And also, secondly, we have trading away Danny Green to the Wizards for Tim Hardaway Jr. That should definitely clear up some cap room. Let's go take a look at our starting 5. Malik Newman, Hardaway, Utoff, Drew Gooden, and Dewayne Dedmon. Let's go into our player contract, see what is on the board here. Just Earl Barron, but we have $41.7 million in cap room to work with for this off season. I can't wait. So let's go finish up the rest of the year, and I'll see you guys at the season awards. So Stephen Curry takes your MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Ben Simmons of the Sixers. Marcin Gortat is your 6th man. Anthony Davis again wins Defensive Player of the Year. Marcus Smart is your Most Improved Player. And Adrian Griffin of the Magic is your Coach of the Year. Here are your All-NBA teams. Let's see if we made any of these teams. I really doubt it. Oh, we got 2 rookies on this, the first rookie team. And that's pretty much it. Now, we did not make the playoffs. We went 7-75, so a 7-game improvement. But Malik Newman led the team in scoring with almost 21 points a game. He had 21 and 8 assists with 2 steals. Dedmon led the team in rebounds with 9 assists. Of course, was okay. Daryl Evans, never mind, had 9 assists per game. Steals was Evans as well, and blocks was Utoff. Now, here we go. We went 7-75, dead last once again. Our offense was the worst. Our defense was second worst, just to the Lakers by 0.3. Our point differential dropped to -21. Our field goal was absolutely horrendous, as well as our 3-pointers. So once again, we got some work to do over the course of this season and next season. Here we go to the 2017 NBA playoffs. Who is going to take your NBA title? And in the finals, we have OKC and Cleveland, and OKC just destroys them and sweeps them in 4 games. Kevin Durant is your finals MVP with monster numbers. And any players retiring off our team, I saw one there. It is Earl Barron, and there you have it, folks. We are now financially free of all those massive contracts, as he was the last player on our roster with that deal. Now, I know we have no draft picks once again because the Nets, as I said before, are horrendous. So I'm going right into team player options. I'm going to skip rookie signing. Team player options, here we go. I'm going to bring back maybe nobody here. They're all gone. Big names declining. Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, Kyle Lowry. Qualifying offers. Try to bring back Madsen. No, I'm not going to. Here we go. My free agents. I'm going to bring back absolutely nobody here. Here we go, $85 million to work with in free agency, and the big name there is Chris Paul, CP3. I'm just going to blow him away with a massive deal. I'm going after McCollum. I'm going after Randolph. I'm going after everybody here because our team needs a complete rebuild because we have absolutely nobody on this team. So I'll offer a contract to McCollum. I'm going to offer a contract to Zebo as well. Let's give him 12.5 12.5, 12 point, okay, never mind. We'll give him $13 million. Greg Monroe, I'll get you as well. I have money to blow, money to spend. Money is not an issue for us right now because we have $85 million to work with. So I'm stoked. I'm going to sign pretty much everybody. Let's see if we got any accepted offers. Chris Paul is still mulling, but we got McCollum, we got Randolph, we got Greg Monroe. We're still $36 million in cap room to work with. So I'm going after Chris Paul. He is more than likely coming to this team after I give him a no trade clause and a player option. So he is going to accept this deal. I can guarantee it. Let's see if he does. And we got Chris Paul as our new starting point guard, but we still have $6 million to work with, so I can get a secondary player, like a player off the bench, a decent player for sure. Let's see what these players are asking for. Kelly Olynyk, I cannot assign him because he's asking for too much, and he declined right away. He is not happy about that contract. Alex Len, can't get you. Let's keep going down this list. I don't know how far down I want to go. Stauskas, can we get him at least? We can sign Stauskas. And did we get Stauskas? Yes, we did. So we have $2.75 million to work with. But I'm done here. I'm happy with the way the team is looking right now. Let's go to player progression. But Chris Paul, he went down 1. Randolph went down 1. Hardaway up 2. Stauskas up 1. Newman went up 3 ratings. And that's all we have on this team. So let's go advance into next season. The 2017-2018 NBA season. Let's see where 2K Sports has us. They have a 12th. Mark Spears ranks us at 15th, and NBA.com has us at, oh boy, 30th in the league. Here is your starting 5. Chris Paul, CJ McCollum, Byers, Randolph, and Greg Monroe. So we definitely need a new starting small forward because he is not going to cut it. Byers. So here we go. We're trading Tim Hardaway Jr., Nick Stauskas to the Grizzlies for Bojan Bogdanovic and PJ Hairston, and he will be our new starting small forward. Bojan Bogdanovic. Here we go. We got a 3-point threat on this team to go alongside CJ McCollum, Chris Paul, and Zachary Randolph, and Greg Monroe. This team was looking pretty nice for over just one offseason, a complete overhaul. The rest of the bench looks pretty weak, but let's see how we do over the course of this season. So once again, I'm going right to the trade deadline. Once again, nothing happens there. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So Stephen Curry wins back-to-back MVPs. Harry Giles of the Celtics is your Rookie of the Year. Mason Plumlee of the Mavericks gets 6th man. Anthony Davis for 3 straight years gets Defensive Player of the Year. And Raul Neto is your Most Improved with some puny looking stats. And Steve Kerr of the Warriors is your Coach of the Year. Now here are your all NBA teams. We probably have a couple players on these teams, and actually we do not. Unbelievable. But look at this. The Sixers have 3 players on the all-rookie second team. They even have a player on the all-rookie first team, so their future definitely looks bright. And then we got the 6th seed in the East playing the Cavaliers in the first round. Chris Paul led the team in scoring with 16 points, 4 boards, 9 assists, and 2 steals. CJ McCollum had 15 points, 3 boards, 6 assists, and 2 steals as well. Monroe had 15, 9, and 3 assists. Randolph at 12, 8, and 2. And Bogdanovic at 11 points, 3 boards, and a steal. Team stats, we were 10th in the league, going 44 and 38. Our offense was 3rd worst, but our defense was 3rd best. So go figure. Point differential pretty much the same at 1.7. Pretty much null. Field goal percentage was up there. 3-point percentage was 8th best. So just a complete drastic change over the course of the past 2 seasons into this year. Guaranteed those free agents definitely helped, obviously. So game number 1 against the Cavs, we take game 1. And we take game 2. We're up 2-0 in the series. No way. Can we sweep the Cavs? Are you kidding me? And we sweep the Cavs, and we're going to the next round to play the Boston Celtics, the 55 and 27 Celtics, and we lose game number 1, but we take game 2, and we take game 3. We're up 2-1, and we're up 3-1. Can we finish them off? Oh, okay, Celtics take game 5. And game 6, we're going game 7 in Boston, and we beat the Celtics in Boston in game 7 to go against the number 1 seeded Orlando Magic. Oh, baby. Let's see who the Magic have. So they have Lasagna, of course. They have Jamal Murray, Oladipo. They have Enes Kanter. They got Terrence Jones, Luol Deng. So they made some, transactions, some trades to get their team a bit better. But let's see how we do against them. We lose the first game, but we take game number 2, and we're down 2-1. Oh, geez. Oh, but we tie the series at 2 games apiece, and we're up 3-2. Can we finish them off at home? And we don't. We're going to Game 7 in Orlando, and we win. And we're going against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We're pretty much going to get swept because OKC is unstoppable in this game. Let's go take a look at the Thunder's playoff stats here. Durant and Westbrook are just beasting and feasting right now. They got Gerald Green, Cameron Payne, they got Mayor Johnson, Henderson, Hollis Jefferson. So they made some trades to get their deeper bench. The bench does look good, to be quite honest, but Kevin Durant and Westbrook is the only 2 guys you have to worry about on this team. They're just triple-double machines, but our team, look at this, we got balanced scoring from 1 to 5. Monroe, McCollum, Paul, Randolph, and Bogdanovich, all in double digits in scoring. Here we go, game number 1, and we lose by 20 in OKC. Durant had a triple-double. Westbrook almost did as well. And our team definitely struggled, only scoring 99 points. Game number 2, and we take that one by 9 points. Durant had a big game, 32, 7, and 7, but Westbrook had a horrendous game. Look at Chris Paul's stats, 21, 6, and 17 assists. That definitely helped. Game number 3, and we take game 3, 88, 77. Monroe had a decent game, 12 points, 16 boards. Westbrook struggled. Durant only had 6 points somehow. And we're up 3-1. Are you serious? Big games from Randolph and Chris Paul. I don't know what happened to the Thunder that game. Kevin Durant did not show up. Only 13 points. Can we finish them off in OKC? Let's go into Simcast. And if we do eventually win this game, I will go live from OKC for the championship celebration. But here we go into halftime. It is a 5-point lead for us. Things are looking good, but OKC goes on a bit of a run here, and they're taking the lead. They're up by 9. They're up by 14. Oh my goodness, this is a disastrous 4th quarter for us. We lose that one. We're going to game number 6 back in Brooklyn, back in our home soil. But OKC goes up to a decent lead after 1, and they just keep pouring it on in the 2nd quarter, up by a decent mark, by 9 after halftime, and the 3rd quarter just blew us away, and the 4th quarter pretty much the same. This game is pretty much done. We're going to a game 7 after we lose by 28 points. I have to check out my team because guaranteed we're not healthy. There we go. Chris Paul is exhausted. Zach Randolph is injured. K-Hump is injured, but they're playing through the injuries. That's why we're going to a game 7 and getting blown out by 28 in game number 6. So here we go into Simcast. This is it. Win or go home. And after 1 quarter, we have a slim 1-point lead. The 2nd quarter goes back and forth with the lead changes, but we are up by 6 at halftime. The Thunder make it interesting in the 3rd quarter. They take the lead, but the 4th quarter is going back and forth, back and forth. This is going right down to the wire, and we are up by 3 with 1:06 to go, going live from OKC.
.106 left in the 4th quarter. Paul passes to Hairston. The feed to Monroe. The Nets working the ball around now.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Chris Paul. Monroe is out there with Zach Randolph. Then there's Hairston, and it's McCollum in at the 2 spot. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Bogdanovich is checked in. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
McCollum, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Complete domination. What a game for McCollum. He has 23 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Green's checked in. Clark, no room for error here.
Kevin, got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately. Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Here's Durant, and he can't bank that one in. McCollum with the ball, working on Green. Paul, no one around him. No good on the three. Green dishes to Durant. Back to Green. Oh, off target. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time in the game.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And they've done it, the new NBA champions.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer. Just before the game, the championship rings distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans.